Hello, so I'm up here in Salisbury Court, just off Fleet Street. And the reason I'm here is because when I did the Fleet Street video, somebody made a comment on it saying that they used to work up here in Salisbury Court back in the 60s. And they worked in a lovely old building, number 5 Salisbury Court. The pictures of it it's still on Google Street View and everything. Beautiful building. And they worked, as I say, in the 60s, and they were saying about in the comments about how they worked with somebody who must have been a famous designer, because they did the design for British Wool as well as an advert for the Tube. And obviously the 60s, very cool time, Cool Britannia and all that, you know, Michael Caine, Terence Stamp, the Stones, the Beatles, Biggie, you name it. It must have been a very exciting time to work up here. And as you said, the building does look beautiful, but not anymore. I've got bad news for you. This is how it looks now. I did mention when I wrote back to you that I was aware they seemed to have knocked down a whole block. The only possible bit of good news I might have for you, if I don't know how good this is, but I did read an article whenever they put up the notices for the building work that was going to be done here. There was a suggestion that they were going to leave the facade of the old number 5 building, numbers 5 to 7, because they were grade 2 listed, and they were going to leave a facade and then build in behind it. So who knows, maybe by the time they've finished all this, maybe you'll still at least be able to see the front of the building. But I'm very sorry to say, I think it's gone, unless they're just protecting it behind this screen here. And as you can see, there's nothing really old left of Salisbury Court, which is a pity. Apparently it gets its name from, it was temporary lodgings here from whenever the bishops of Salisbury used to come to town. This is where they would stay, hence Salisbury Court. And it's also where the famous diarist Samuel Pepys was born. But like I say, there's just nothing old left here anymore. It's basically all being built on. Developers running rampant. So if you go on Google Street View, you'll see this beautiful old, what they call Queen Anne style building, which was built in 1878, and has got lots of lovely features, but I don't know how much of it's going to be here by the time these guys are finished. So I'm sorry about that. I did say I would come up and have a look for you, but I'm afraid the news isn't good.